we're back and we're going to be working with 3 needles instead of 4. And so I'm going to show you what it's like to cast on just with 1 needle, and then we're going to cast on with 2 needles. So let's get on that. I want to cast on a number that can be divisible by 2. So let's just do 10. Alright, so we're going to take an empty needle and we're going to slip off just like we did with the 3 furrowise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we have 5 stitches on both sides. Right there. So now what we do is just slap those things together. Right? And you can see your working yarn is right here. So what we need to be working on the one opposite, which is right there. So what we need to do is push our yarn, our cast on, to the other edge. And get it ready for us to work. So you can see, there it is. And we're going to pick up our working needle and just begin to knit. And you'll want to take your needle and push it this way, but be careful that you don't push this one that close, because then you'll lose all these stitches, and what a pain in the butt that would be. So you just knit, and sometimes if you're afraid of losing stitches, you just kind of hold them. Just kind of hold them and then push them up. And there. Then you just turn the set of needles to work on the next side. Fingernails are your friend. And you see, it's getting a little tight for me. So I'm going to let it go down here. Not let it go, but I'm going to push my needle down here like this. And then I'm going to move my hand to where it's comfortable for me just to hold on to this. Do you remember how we did this with the 3, when we had 3 needles working with yarn on them? It's the same thing as you do with 2. And there we are at the end of the row. Now you can see this big old gap. See this right here? That's going to happen, but you can see, as you can see here, you just yank that and it shuts it. It shuts it closed. It's all gone. So now you just keep turning. Keep pushing and keep knitting. That's the thing about double pointed needles. You know, I don't care if you have 10 of them on here. Yeah, don't get scared, that happens. You only hold on to the two that you are working with. And that's just a standard across working with double pointed needles. You only hold on to the two you are working with. The other ones, you just kind of weave in your hands there wherever it's comfortable for you. Y'all hear my crickets? That's another reason I came in the house, because it was getting dark. Okay, so there's our tube. And there's the opening. Be like a little ring. See? You did it. Alright, now let's get rid of this. Let's rip this out. And then, now we're going to work on a cast on that uses two. So that you have it closed. These are for like toes. And I don't know. Whatever it is you want to work with or cast on for that you don't want to open hole at the bottom. So this is called Judy Becker's Magic Cast On, and there's videos for this all over the place. In fact, I'm going to do my own version in the future. Again, just like you did with the other one, with the open end, you just begin to knit. And don't forget not to push that one in too much. It might get a little tight, and that all depends on your tightness of your cast on. And so now you just turn it. And you push things where they belong, nice and comfy for you. And you knit the other side. And with this cast on, it is cast on backwards, one side of them. So you have to knit those through the back loop. I'm just telling you why I'm doing that for this one. And this last one I just knit it regularly so I can get a little tighter edges. So I've done a few rows. And I wanted to show you guys or remind you guys that sometimes things get tight and you just have to adjust. See, I can't get that one over there. I can't get that one. So I'm going to have to take and let go and let it go and change my hand position. Now even if I do change my hand position, this over here is bothering me. I won't be able to move. So what I'm going to have to do is move this too. So I guess my point is, if something is bothering you, just adjust it. Don't be afraid to adjust things to make them comfortable for you. That's what knitting is all about. Comfort, relaxation, excitement. And if it's painful and frustrating, then it's not, we need to change things to make it better for you. And there is your tube. Isn't it cute? I might find something to do with that. That's kind of awesome. Alright, so anyway, there's your tutorial about working with DPNs. Now, I'll be honest with you, I really didn't know how to tell you guys how to do this, so if I've totally failed, then my apologies, and please let me know what I can do to make it better.